Wow, live from the Depression Cave, and the Depression only stems from missed opportunities, and of course being short the cues. So, Warren Buffett talks about investing in what you know. What do I know? I drink a shitload of coffee. A shitload of coffee. And about 70% of the coffee that I drink comes from Green Mountain. Now, I could never understand why the stock was getting pummeled, because maybe there was a short attack on it. There was rumors of them fudging their numbers. They weren't making as much money as people thought they might have been making. And it was a good time to be shorting stocks when the GMCR was getting hammered. Now, what's been proved? What's been proved over the last 2 months? That anything that went down is right back up. What have we made all of our money on in the last 30 to 50 days? Every stock that had got hammered has come back. Let's talk about the ILMN. Let's talk about the ROVI. Let's talk about the IDCCs. Let's talk about the Shields. Let's talk about the Broad Visions. And let's talk about the GMCR. A stock that now is beyond even where we want to even talk about getting involved in it right now. We'll just sit and watch what it does. But Warren Buffett talks about buying what you know. Now, here's one of those situations. Now, why? Why wouldn't I gamble and get involved before this earnings report came out? Because what we've been doing, considering this is the greatest market in the last 15 years, I don't care what you thought you saw in 98, or if you've been around from 82 to 87, from 87 to 92, 92 to 2000, if you were involved in the dot-com busts, if you were involved in the market from 2002 to 2007, or if you invested in the crash, nothing has been better than the last 60 days. And you want to know why? Follow through. Follow through. You're able to buy stocks on pullbacks and they go right back up. You're able to buy stocks at the high of the day and they go higher. And the greatest thing about this market right now is if the stock is actually short, if it's a weak stock in a strong market, they even continue to go down. The trend is your friend has never worked out better in the history of my trading career. Now, I am a little bit upset that I have decided not to gamble and not to hold overnights. Now, let me talk to you guys out there who all you think you're geniuses right now. And all you guys who have been holding overnights and all you guys that have been doing swing trading. It's not going to last. It's not going to last. It's not going to last. It's not going to be like this. You understand? So you're in a trade. You got 1,000 shares of some stock. You're down 18 cents. You're down 20 cents going into the close. You don't feel like taking that $200 loss, so you hold it overnight and you say, let's see what happens. Normally, that's not a good thing. But in this market, you'll got that stock up the next day, 80 cents. So not only did you not have to take that $200 loss, but you're making $400 or $500 on the trade. Ain't gonna last. There will be the days where you hold overnights and they gap down another point, and then they keep on going down, and the next thing you know, your career is over. So don't forget, stick to the rules that have been working. Intraday action between 9:45 and 11:45 is where your money has to be made. Now, for you swing traders and all you genius fundamental analysis guys out there and all you awesome investors out there, it's not going to last. It's not going to be like this. You're going to have a few months where it's choppy. You're going to have a few months where it's just not as easy as what we're witnessing right now. Now, going back to the GMCR, we're going to have to chalk that up as another broad vision. We're going to have to chalk it up as another missed opportunity. But now what I want you to do is go out there and find the worst stock you can find. The one stock that hasn't participated in this rally. The one stock that you never thought would come back. Those are next. And then that'll signify a short-term top. Ooh, did I just say short-term top? No such thing. The market's going to climb the wall of worry all the way to December. Oh, yeah. Now, I was trolling the blogosphere, trolling out there because last week, as you know, about a week ago, I sold every position in my portfolio. Every single position except for Penson and a little bit of Google. 2 winner stocks right there. Gotta love the market that can keep rallying without Google and without Amazon. We are in some sort of bizarro market right now. Okay? Now, what was I going to say? It's not going to last. It's not going to last. Let's see how smart you are when the choppiness starts to come back. Let's see how smart you are when you can't just hold anything. Let's see how smart you are when the dartboards and the hot cocoa pick of the week isn't working, right? We picked letters off a girl and that stock went up 4 points. That's how easy it is right now. Now, I'm very superstitious. I didn't want to jinx myself. I've been staying with the same trading strategies over the last 30 to 60 days. And sure, I've made money almost every day, but the money that should have been made in the month of January should have set you right for the entire year. And if it hasn't, here's what I want you to do. Make sure you send me an email. Come hang out with us, because right now, what we've been doing in the room will last, because we're not going crazy. We're not taking extraordinary risks. Now, what I found, there was a couple of stocks that haven't gone parabolic. Remember, the Russian Google still hasn't made a significant comeback. Don't forget about DNDN. That still has to go back to $30. You got also RVBD. The stock gapped down 5 or 6 points on the earnings report. Come on, you don't think that stock's going to come back? It already went up a point yesterday. We were involved. What I want you to do, more importantly than anything, is come hang out with us. Ask the people that have been in the room for the last 4, 5, 6 months, okay? Ask them what's been going on. Ask them what's been going on. So, here's to the coffee drinkers of America. Here's to you gambling maniacs who held some GMCR overnight. And just based on what we've been seeing in this market, you have to assume that Amazon's going to come back. You have to assume Google's going to come back. And now that Facebook's taking over the planet, Groupon should come back, Zynga should come back, any bullshit internet stock that you could think of. And you know what I'm going to get to right now is the one stock that hasn't come back. And that will signify the official top of the market, dry ships. Dry ships. Because yesterday we were trying to think of the worst piece of shit stock that we could find, and we came up with JDSU, and coincidentally, it came out with earnings, and I believe the stock is up pretty big right now. JDSU. So, well, it was up to 14 and change earlier. Anything goes right now, but that's gonna have to come to an end. And if you all think that Obama Shamalama Ding Dong is not raking in the cash right now, who do you think has options on GMCR? Obama. Who do you think owns 50 billion shares of the Qs? Obama. Who's controlling this market right now? Obama. And right now, he's socking it all away to have his campaign ready to rock and roll. And if you don't think Obama's going to win the election right now, just send your money to me right now, because I'm willing to bet you a big fat dollar. Come on, Mortimer, put your dollar up. We'll bet it. Obama, Shamalama Ding Dong, get used to that face. We're going to watch them all get grayer and grayer together. Obama. 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 Now, as I always remember at the end of all these videos, actually this is the first time I'm saying it, but I do remember it from time to time, nothing matters. Yesterday, the day before, nobody gives a shit. You don't give a fuck about it, do you? It's what's going to happen now. And I'm sure there's going to be 5 or 6 more things to do today. And you know what? Friday, I don't know if I reminded you enough about this, we had a 50 bagger. What does a 50 bagger mean? What does a 50 bagger mean? I'll tell you what it means. If you put $100 into Cena options when we called it out in the room, your $100 would have been $5,000 at the end of the day. And at one point, it was 64 times your money. Now, I know nobody got in at the low and sold at the high. But when we called it out, it was at the low of the day at about 10, 15 cents. So let's assume you would have gone in at 40 cents and you would have sold it at $2. Is that good enough for you? Is that good enough for you? There was about 9 of those. Every Friday, it's the Wild West again. And back in '99, when things were going up every single day, there were no weekly options where you could buy 2,000 shares of Cena for the cost of $200. You couldn't do that. You understand? You're able to yield a big, fat stick of power now. Every Friday. Every Friday. There's at least 4 or 5 opportunities. And even though at the IDCC, you know, when I look at the Cena opportunity that we missed, because we got in, we got out, you know, doubling and tripling your money is what we're looking for. Then we were talking about the IDCC. It took all day, but we bought the options at a dime and we sold them at 30 cents. And this is what we're complaining about. These days are not going to last. So let's reap the benefits right now. And when the market does pull back eventually, we're going to go full-blown, crazy long, and we're going to ride it right into the Armageddon rally. And I just want to let you know right now, don't worry. Don't worry about the world coming to an end, Obama. You think Obama's going to let the world end? You think Obama's not going to save the planet? Obama, 4 more years, man. He's going to save us all. I don't know if you know this or not, but I want to remind you, Obama kills terrorists. Obama has the market going up since the day of his inauguration, pretty much. Remember January 2009? About January 20th, the market had about a month and a half left to go down. We've gone up pretty much forever since he's been here, right? And don't forget, and I want to remind you about this one again, don't forget about who stopped the oil spill. Remember the BP oil spill? You think it was some engineers down there in a sub putting a cap on? Obama flew right down under the ocean, used his laser eyesight, sealed that crack up, saved the world. So have no fear. Obama. Give the guy some credit. Market's never going down ever again. Obama. Republicans, let's take the vote today. You got no chance. Sorry. And all you Republicans who wanted to hold back the stock market or make the economy look bad. By the way, if I hear anybody utter the phrase, in this economy, bullshit. In this economy, this is the greatest moment of your lives. Obama.